The rental manager is not here. The rental manager is not here.
The rental manager's not there.
Mm.
Hello.
How are you all doing?
All right.
Here to make a payment?
No.
No.
I was just coming to check on our application we dropped off for the 900 Morris Street.
Okay.
And to see what happened with that.
Yes, I don't know. This is Tori's number for the Cedar Grove line.
Okay.
Yeah, she's at
currently
lunch.
out, yeah.
Oh, she don't work through here then.
No, I mean, yes, we're sister companies, so this is Brick City. We're Brick City people. She works for Cedar Grove, the rentals.
Oh,
Yeah.
We have a construction site over here.
Okay,
We don't
that's
know
her
anything
number?
with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just gotta watch when they're at lunch.
Okay.
And everything.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
All righty. Oh. Hey everybody. I think today is Thursday. I done lost all my so happy Thursday. Let's just start off with that first. Happy Thursday everybody. We have me and my daughter, we put in for the application out here where we at right now to rent this house, and we met all the qualifications for this house, and it was a big old for rent sign outside, and we started calling the same night that we saw the for rent sign on the place, whatever, and went to go look at it. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit on the small side, but we were still okay with it because we know, we was gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? Even if we only kept the place for a year, we was gonna still make it do what it do. It would still service our needs. That's what I'm trying to say. So the same day, the lady wound up calling my husband and asking was we interested in renting the house. And of course he said yes, but you have to talk to my wife. She handle all that type of stuff. So he called me, and while I was on the phone talking to him, the lady called me. And then I wasn't nowhere near this town. I was like about 40 minutes away in a whole other town. And I told him that as soon as we get through here, we'll head her way. Well, that night before, like I said, we saw this house that was for rent. Come to find out, the lady was renting that same house that we was interested in out. Well, anyways, that same day we put in the application. There was no application fee or nothing like that. Ran home, got all the adults that was over 18, 18, which is 4 of us in the household, and I rushed it right back up here, completed and everything the same day. Not even an hour had passed in between. That's how fast I did everything. My mind had told me go to the bank and get a cashier's check from the bank because they wanted $1,000 a month, and I'm quite sure the deposit would have been about the same. So I was just gonna get a cashier's check for $2,000, and I was gonna, submit it when I turned in the application. But then I changed my mind as I didn't want to come off too thirsty. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it bad because I wanted this journey to end, and I'm ready. I was just ready to move on in and get settled and get into a routine. Well, yesterday, no, that same day, later that same day, we rode out here because we had got a storm and our lights had out in our area. Everybody's lights went out. So it got really hot in the house. So my husband and my 2 younger sons, we was like, we finna just take a ride to Mexico. So we rode out here. The first thing we noticed upon pulling up on the house was that the sign was taken out the yard. So we thought that was a positive sign for us, of course, being that we had just did all the paperwork and everything. And they laid the for rent sign on the stairs of the house. Well, I'm finna pull up on the house now. So I want to ask these people right now. Well, yesterday we rode and the sign was totally gone. And now today we're back because the people didn't call us about the house yet. So, oh, they doing work on the house. So maybe they just cleaning it. Maybe he's just somebody that work here, huh? I'm finna ride up on the side of the house. Cause that's the house right there, y'all. We noticed that car was in the driveway, so we thought they rented this to somebody else. Just that quick. And we just, where we was at, hey, anyways, we had saw the car at the driveway, so we was thinking somebody was already moved in already, was moving in already today. And I went to the office, the place that rented it to us, because I just wanted to know what it was about my application that caused them to overlook our application and give it to somebody else. As I'm wondering, is my present landlord speaking down on our name? Because like I said, if we have no evictions, never been to court for not paying rent or nothing like that, what would be blocking our applications that we are turning in? See, he's working on it right now still. I'm glad he's doing that because it is dirty. It's really dirty. But it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. And that would take care of all of our needs right there. It has got a big old garage. Then it's got a shed on the side. You know, it would accommodate our needs. So she gave me the same number I already got, but nobody answers on this number ever. And truth be told, I even got my sister calling. She's even been calling. My uncle wants the number so he could call, but I'm not gonna let him do that. No, sir. Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? He can't hear. Well, we're gonna drive back by later. But something is telling me to that's why I said I refuse to put all my eggs in one basket. Just because that house was looking like the most hopeful one of us getting. I'm not gonna stop. You know, today already the 19th, and I have to do something until I get a for sure yes, and money and keys exchange hands. So I broke down in the car. Yes, I cried. Why? Because this has been like the longest 2 months of my life. And so much is riding upon us finding somewhere to live. The other day I put in an application in Fulton, and The lady, the what you call that? She was, I know her name's Sheila, but yeah, she a housing lady, but she's the manager over the complex. The complex manager called me. As nice and sweet as she is, and the fact that she known us from me and my family for living other places, she called me and she said, "Lanice," I said, "Yes." She was like, "Hi, hon. This is me, Sheila. I'm calling because your application you turned in, you don't understand that they only do 1-bedroom apartments." Of course, I did not understand that, when I did the application. But she was like, "I can't do anything for you right now, being that it's all 1-bedrooms, and you have a big family of 6. I can't put 6 people in 1 bedroom." Of course, I wouldn't even want to go through that neither. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to squeeze all of us into no 1 bedroom. Not when we get income to accommodate us. So we don't have to live all shacked up on top of each other like that. If all my kids was young babies, it'd be different. But 2 grown kids, and then 13 and a 15-year-old, all shacked up on the front room floor? It ain't no light. It's not even in existence. I love my kids too much and I respect my kids too much to ever do that to them. To even want to have to choose me versus going other places to find something more suitable for them. And the last thing I want is for my family to break up because of this. I can't, y'all. Like I said, I got too much riding on it. And I'm not the type to take failure lightly. I can't do that either. Ain't nothing about me says quitter. Only thing I ever quit in my life was high school. But I did get back up to go get my GED, you know what I'm saying? And because even that didn't even sit right with me. Failure is just not an option. It's not an option I would ever even tell my kids. We fall down, but it's all about the way you fight to get back up on your feet. How you just don't give up. You don't give in to the negatives of falling down. And falling down, believe it or not, is a way of life, because when you babies and you first learn how to walk on your own, don't you fall down? But you pick that baby back and put him back on the feet and say, "Try it again, baby." That's life. That's the realities of life. You don't stop swinging. You don't stop fighting for the life that you know you need, you want, you deserve. You just go harder the next time. You swing faster the next time. You move swiftly the next time. You do everything to keep your balance the next time. There ain't no guarantees in that you ain't gonna fall. But you better equip when you fall, because you know just what it takes to get back up. That's all I'm saying. Life is beating me down. It really is. And it ain't because I ain't swinging back. I'm just not being swift enough about it. I'm not swift enough about it. but I ain't gonna stop. I don't give a darn how many fat ladies sing. And I don't care how she rotate her neck and put a swivel in her hips while she's singing. That ain't gonna stop me, baby. It ain't gonna stop me. And don't let it stop you. Don't let it stop you. I'm sorry I don't have a vlog for Wednesday, but I had no room on my phone to record. I have a backup phone right now, so I could, do my vlog for Thursday today, but I didn't have a backup phone with me yesterday.
Hello.
But was I out here? You best to believe it. You best to know it and believe it. I have not missed a day. I refuse to lay down and miss a day. I don't care what my body say. I don't care what my body's feeling. I know once I achieve this mission, I'm gonna have so much time to recuperate, go to the hospital, get checked out, get seen if they're gonna admit me. What? See, them white people, they coming out the house. Them white people coming out the house right there with a baby and everything. I knew I wasn't tripping. I don't know if that's her or not. They still showing it to other people. And when they gave me the key the other day, the lady gonna say you get 10 minutes to look at the house. All we got was 10 minutes to look at the house. Hi, is the lady, is the company here? Is someone else here? Yeah, I did. We came and looked at it the other day ourselves. I just thought, cause she wasn't there. We just left from there, and I've been calling her. But y'all interested too?
Yeah, well, actually, they rented it already.
For
I know
real?
it's so hard to get a rental. It is so hard. They're moving up here from down by Salisbury, and they had 4 days left before they had to be out of the house they were in because it sold. So they were desperate. And did you talk to the Robinette? He has more rentals. And Mr. Robinette is over there on Love Street. If they're going down Western, right? Right to your
You
left.
said on Love Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Robinette. Mr.
Robin.
Robinette, yeah. He has several.
Robin at
Robin, Robinette.
ROB.
INE.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's just on Love Street. After you go down, what is it, Western, and when you get to Love, turn left, and it's right away. It's right there on the right. And he has houses. They got like 2 places there together. She didn't know till yesterday that she got the house because we had looked at it. There's another house over there. It's an older house. It's all the way at the end of Clark. It's quite a bit cheaper, and it's got like 4 bedrooms.
Clark Street out here?
But it's all the way at the other end of Clark Street. By that old trailer park down there. It's right like the last house before you get there. We had looked at it a couple of weeks ago, but it was going to be ready. They had to be out of there, and it's going to be ready like in a week or so. Where else? There's one, but it was $1,200.
And I saw that car when I turned.
Yeah.
I cried.
Oh, I know.
Because we got to be out by June 30 where we living at, and I did everything they asked me to do. I make 3 times the rent. I'm like, what's...
Now, if you're really, the apartments behind me there on Carson Street, they have 2 large bedrooms, and it's like $800. Now, they are large rooms and large bedrooms, because that's right behind me. I went over there looking too, because like I said, she's got to be out. Her babies are coming July the 2nd. She's having twin girls, and so it's just hard.
But I had 2 months.
Yeah. Have you been to Housing Authority? Did you go over there?
Yeah, the waiting list is so long.
Did you tell them you're gonna be homeless?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
did.
I know I have met so many people up this here creek, trying to get a place to live, and it's just so expensive, and it's just, we didn't know we were gonna get that until yesterday called.
I'm glad for you guys,
But I
though.
understand you
I'm
too,
glad
I feel
for-
you.
I'm glad for you guys
Yeah.
because this is the hardest process. This is a job in itself. Just look it.
I
Just
know.
look it. It
I
takes
know,
so much out of you.
Yeah, I was praying last night, or yesterday, for her, because, I mean, I have a house, she could live with
But
me, it's
they
not the
made it
best.
seem like
Yeah,
it was mine. Because
yeah.
I was even, what was that, Tuesday? I had the cashier's check. I was going to turn it in with the application.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to look too thirsty, so I didn't get them.
Yeah. Well, there's a place out there for you. I'm gonna pray for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know they waiting on you.
No, they can wait.
I'll
I'm so
see
sorry.
you
I'm
again.
gonna pray that the next house comes up is gonna have your name on it. I'm gonna keep
Okay.
thinking about you.
All right,
Yeah,
thank
take
you.
care now.
All right, you be safe.
Yeah. Go over there to Robinette and see what he's
I
got.
will.
Some of his houses aren't fancy, but I tell you what, you get a roof over your head, then you worry about you got that garden tub or whatever.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Y'all
Thank
take
you.
care.
You too. Be careful. See y'all. You see? I told you. That's not right. It's not right what they just did to us. I've been out here every single day. There was nothing wrong with my application. Y'all have a blessed day.